Hey, ONTT Ghost, back with another FPS Fridays. Today we're playing a little bit of Cold War. I'm gonna try to talk a little bit quickly because I'm doing a shorter VOD today. A small recording of some gameplay footage with a little bit of voiceover. Reason being is that my stream last Friday was kind of crappy quality-wise, and I didn't feel like putting that up. This isn't much better. Well, it's better. There's still some issues. It's a little juddery, but I didn't feel like adjusting settings any more than I did because it was just the beta and it was gonna end like the day I was recording this, so like it didn't seem worth it. I was gonna still include the audio from the VOD, but when I went to delete it, I ended up deleting the audio too, so I'm doing a voiceover. The other issue is I have a new overlay that I was gonna put for next week's stream. And I was testing it out when I was recording this, and I turned it off, but for some reason Streamlabs still kept it. So enjoy a static Steve with an overlay, I guess. Apologies for that. But I'm mostly going to be talking about the game and what I liked and what I disliked. I liked the spawns. The spawns are great. They feel great. Modern Warfare, they suck. I'm sure all of you are aware. Constantly spawn next to people. People constantly spawn next to you. You kill a guy. He spawns behind you, you die, you spawn in front of the guy that just killed you again. Really annoying. Spawns here, perfect, that makes sense. You know where the objective is, you know where people are going to be spawning if you're keeping aware of your position and your teammates' positions. Everything makes sense. People still get behind you sometimes, but you know that's because they're flanking, not because they're spawning behind you. That's pretty fun. The guns all feel great. For the most part, I mostly just played with the MP5 and the M16. The MP5 is still pretty great, like compared to Modern Warfare. I would say that it's maybe slightly worse, I guess. But I still really enjoyed it, especially in this game. I did really well with it. The other gun is the M16. That one felt really good. It can one burst people a lot of the times, at most 2 bursts. The only time I ever had to 3 burst was like if they were too far, which is probably like its effective range or something like that. Burst guns are always nice. It's always nice to have a viable burst gun. In Modern Warfare, the FAMAS really sucks. It's inconsistent. You end up having a 4 burst people sometimes, just probably due to connection or something. It didn't feel that way here. The M16 felt great. I don't think I ever had to 4 burst anybody other than maybe like on a rare occasion. The only thing I don't like about the guns is the sound of them. They sound like BB guns. They don't have like a oomph to them. The M4 I didn't really try very much. It's okay, I would say, not exceptional compared to the Modern Warfare one. The other gun I tried was the AK-74U, which was okay. I know it was a lot of people's favorite in the alpha, I think. I didn't get to play the alpha here. It felt okay to me. Snipers I played with a little, but I'm not really a sniping guy, so I won't go too much into them. The other thing is kill streaks are score streaks again, which they usually are in Treyarch games, I believe. But the difference here being that you can keep earning them even if you die, which is interesting. I think if you were to make a comparison, it's very much like a hero shooter like Overwatch in that you just end up saving them a lot of the time and calling them at the end, I would say. It might also have to do with just when people end up earning them during the game. I know a lot of people earn them later on. I think you get less points the more you die or something like that. I'm not too sure. I wasn't paying too much attention. But I know that that's been a bit of a complaint, is that there being too many score streaks in the end. I think it's not that big of an issue if you think of it like a hero shooter. Where people are just saving their ultimates. I think it becomes an issue because they tend to last a very long time. Like the chopper gunner, it lasts for a good while, so maybe if they lasted less, I would say it might be better. There's eliminations instead of kills, so similar again to Overwatch. As long as you did some damage on a guy, you get an elimination point, or a kill, I would say. If you need another word for it, but they're eliminations. So it's nice for the people that aren't always the best, like that might get more assists than kills, I guess. I don't really, I'm indifferent to it. I don't mind it, it's fine. let's see, drop shotting, like I just did there. It's not as viable as it is in Modern Warfare, I would say. You can still use it, but your guy, if you guys didn't notice, like he lets go of his gun, so your gun moves around a lot more when you drop shot. It's also a bit slower, but it still works. And again, it's one of those things that I'm indifferent to it. I enjoy drop shotting. I think it's funny because I know it annoys people. I don't understand why. I get that people call it tryhardy, I guess, tryharding, but I don't know. I find it hilarious, and I mostly do it out of habit from Halo 5 because I crouch strafe a lot, because that's what you do in Halo, you crouch strafe. And in Halo, crouching is a hold instead of a toggle, and they're pretty good. So I end up holding my crouch a lot. The one big gripe I have with this game though is sliding. I think sliding's way too fast in this game. I think it's more annoying than it is even in Modern Warfare. That might just be me. I don't like it. It's too fast. People just come around flying around a corner, and like you can slide down things and it looks even faster, I would say. This is the M16, by the way, in case you're wondering how well it does. I think that should be nerfed a little bit, because you can still slide cancel, and there's even a stock that makes you slide faster. So yeah. Maps, honestly, I'm not really that knowledgeable about map layouts and things like that, but I enjoyed most of the maps. I only played the regular mode maps. There was other modes like bigger team modes that I didn't play, but the regular maps were Miami, which is this one, Satellite, which is the game I was in the last before this, Cartel, and Moscow. I would say Miami, this one, and Moscow are probably my favorite. Moscow's a smaller map, very straightforward. I like that one. Miami it's just fun. I guess it's the colors, which is another thing. I like how vibrant the colors are. After a while, Modern Warfare started to feel really dull. It's no World War II. World War II was really brown and boring. I hated that game. But it's definitely more vibrant. I enjoy that. I like the health bars. But yeah. I enjoyed them all almost equally, I would say. Like I said, Miami and Moscow were probably my favorites. Cartel was probably my least favorite if I had to pick one, just because it's like a drug farm and people would use the crops to hide, and that was really annoying. But other than that, it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Really enjoyed it for the most part, and I look forward to it, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I try to speed through this a bit because I really only have these 2 games, and I didn't want to keep going on for too long past the games. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you still enjoyed it. Sorry for the issues. Hey look, I gotta play the game. That's me. I don't think that was too hot, honestly. But yeah, hopefully next time it'll be better. And as always, guys, I'll see you when I see you.